Good evening. Welcome to Epiphany Lutheran Church in Richmond, Virginia. I'm Kevin Barger, the Director of Music Ministry, and this is our Music Minute, a chance to take a look at our hymns for tomorrow in worship. We're going to start tomorrow with our processional hymn, a gathering hymn, Lift High the Cross. And we've talked about this hymn before, and just as a reminder, it was written for the propagation of the gospel in Winchester Cathedral in 1887. And my favorite fact about this hymn is the tune name is Crucifer. And as we've mentioned before, why is that? Because this was written as a processional hymn, which is led by none other than the crucifer and the cross. As we look through tonight's version of this, it's going to be a triptych, so 3 different variations of it. The first one is a fanfare, and it has fragments and segments of the tune in a couple of different places and in different ways. The second one is a meditation, and that will slow things down tremendously, much more so than when we would sing it, and gives us a chance to be a little more introspective. And then the third one is a toccata, which will be sort of bombastic, and the melody is in the pedal. So this is a triptych on Lift High the Cross. Okay, our hymn of the day tomorrow is Lord Jesus, You Shall Be My Song. And this is another one that we've done and we've talked about before, just as a reminder that this song text captures Jesus as the song of life. And the tune is gently flowing that kind of goes along with that. And in fact, this is going to be on the piano. It's coupled with Dona Nobis Pacem, so it'll be very relaxing, and we've done this version before. And just a reminder that the text writer was seeking to be a sign of love to people who were rejected. So it makes it extra special. This is Lord Jesus, You Shall Be My Song, coupled with Dona Nobis Pacem. Just a lovely pairing of the two tunes. All right, our last and sending hymn will be Founded on Faith. And this is from our new hymnal, All Creation Sings. And it was written by none other than one of my college music professors, Paul Weber. And I'm going to go back to the organ to tell you more about it because you don't want to hear me talking off the cuff without my notes. So I'm going to go back there to make sure I get everything correct. And This tune, it really captures all facets of the church. It is founded on faith, sustained by grace, and you'll see that in the text. It's a place where the gospel is proclaimed, where the sacraments of baptism and communion are administered. It's where we learn and pray. It's where we grow in gifts of the Spirit, and then we carry those gifts out into the world to serve God and our neighbors in justice and peace. And this text and tune just wonderfully captures all that. In the Central State Synod of the ELCA, this actually was the winning hymn to celebrate the 500th anniversary of the Reformation. So this is founded on faith, and special thanks and shout out to Dr. Weber for sharing this arrangement of it with me. Since it's so new, there's not a whole lot out there to find as far as arrangements of this. So founded on faith.
So a wonderful hymn. I look forward to that taking off in the years to come. So thanks again for joining us this evening. If you're joining us in person tomorrow for worship, please remember that our times are changing.
8:30 remains at 8:30, and our second service will be at 11. And there is actually a third service tomorrow for Rally Day, which will be outside on the lawn at 9:30 or thereabouts as soon as we finish the first service. So you're welcome to join us for any of those. As always, please wear a mask to any of those services if you would, as there is singing, and we want to be as safe as possible. If you're joining online tomorrow on our YouTube channel, that will be at 10:30 as always. Thanks again for joining us this evening.